Perfect. We are live. Good evening, everybody. I will wait a few moments to get a few more people on the screen. Super duper excited. Tonight is one for the boys. I've got three incredible gentlemen sitting backstage, I guess is kind of the way to explain it with StreamYard. Sitting backstage for tonight's interview. Super duper excited to have them all here with us tonight. I'm going to give a little bit of a pre-warning. If I randomly mute myself, it's because I'm having a coughing fit. I am currently recovering from a 9-day virus thanks to childcare. Have kids, they said. It would be fun. That's okay. So yes, just letting you know that if I randomly mute myself, I'm having a coughing fit. Good evening, everybody, and welcome to episode 3 of the Freedom Chronicles. This is super exciting, and I am absolutely loving the commentary and the support for this interview series, being a real deep insight into not only what it looks like to start as an affiliate marketer, but then all the way through to some of our incredible leaders in our business, and the success that they're having is absolutely beautiful. And I'm really thankful for everyone for being a part of it, and of course watching. For everyone who's watching tonight, drop in the comments where you're watching from. We love to see the depth and breadth of our people in this beautiful community. So thank you so much, everyone. I'm going to bring the gentlemen on board now. Let's bring them to the stage. Good evening, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hi, guys.
Yeah, hey, how we going?
Hi, Kim.
So we've got Mike, Roger, and Cliff here with us this evening. Thank you, guys, for spending your Thursday evening with us. This is super exciting. So I've had one interview with women, one interview with couples, and now we're having one for the boys. This is super exciting because I think although it does seem to be a little bit heavily swayed to the ladies, some of the guys that we have in our business and in our community are so incredible and making real change for their families, and that's just absolutely inspiring. And thank you so much, everyone, for being here with us tonight. We're going to kick it off with, so we've got Roger and Mike, who are our newbies, and Cliff is one of our seniors in our community. So we are going to start with the newbies. Mike, I'm going to pick you first. So we're going to say goodbye to Cliff and Roger for now. Hi, Mike. How are you?
Good, mate. Self?
Yeah, really, really good. A little bit hot, actually. I'm glad I turned my aircon on. I'm up in Queensland. It's a little bit warm today. Right. We're going to start with some rapid-fire questions. We obviously know your name is Mike.
Yep.
Whereabouts are you based?
I'm in Port Macquarie.
Amazing, fabulous.
Middle of New South Wales.
Nice. Probably not as warm where you are.
It was a bit rubbish weather today, so yeah, it was only mid-20s.
Oh, I wish. I think we got to 35 today, so a little bit warm. Age bracket, whereabouts are you sitting, Mike?
42.
Fabulous. And when did you get started with your business?
It was, I want to say it was March of 2023, so this year.
Yeah, awesome. So it's really still new in your business.
Yep.
Did you know anything about high-ticket affiliate marketing when you got started?
Not a thing.
Fabulous. That's a good place to start. Amazing. And what would be your chosen platform that you use?
More so Facebook. I tend to get a little bit more result on Facebook. I like Insta for the way it works, but probably, yeah, more results on Facebook.
Yep, awesome. And do you know roughly maybe on Facebook how many friends or followers you had when you first started?
I reckon I started with about 30 and I'm up to just under 200 at the moment.
Wow, that's incredible growth in such a short period of time. That's really exciting. Right, well, we're going to get into a little bit of a deep conversation here. We'd love to know a little bit about, I guess, the catalyst or the thing for you that came up that really made you stop, think outside the box, and choose high-ticket affiliate marketing to change your life.
2 words would be burnout. No time for the kids, no time for myself, no time for my family. It was just working, trying to get ahead, wasn't getting anywhere. And then this fell in my lap. Actually, it fell in my wife's lap, and she put it to me, and I initially said, no, what if it, no? And then had a good look at it and loved it and dove in.
Yeah, amazing. And I think a lot of people will resonate with that at the moment, Mike. You know, life's really tough for people at the moment, and they are having to work incredible hours for a capped income.
Yeah.
And I think, you could say this as well, that you see this business model and the opportunities are endless.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Amazing.
It pays what you put in.
Yeah, love it. Now, we'd love to know what does a typical day for Mike look like? How do you fit this business in around your day to day? We're assuming maybe you're still working. You've obviously got family. How does that look? How do you actually make that work?
It's a bit of a struggle, to be honest. This is the hardest part of the business from a lot of people I've spoken to. I wake up before the sun has risen and I go to work. My full-time role is a diesel mechanic. I work all day. I generally leave mid-afternoon to either go and pick up the kids if my wife's at work. She's a full-time nurse. And then I come home. You're looking after kids. You might have jobs to do at home. You squeeze it in. You find ways. Even on the way home, if you see a cool scene, there's a whole flock of birds or something on the Hastings River, you take a photo of it. Things like that. You squeeze it in when you need to, when you can. After dinners, once the kids are asleep, do as much as you can.
I love that. It's about finding those pockets of time, isn't it? When inspiration hits you, like you said, a nice scene, a nice photo that you could take. But also, I think, like you would agree, the business model is about making your personal brand. So you're also just capturing your life as well. And that just happens with life. So amazing. Biggest question of all, what would be your business goals for yourself over the next 12 months?
To get out of my fluorescent high-vis work uniform. That is my absolute goal. I want to take my children to school and pick them up in the same day. That'd be nice.
I love that.
Have breakfast with my family. That'd be even better. Just have a bit of freedom, basically.
I love that, Mike. Yes, and totally agree. Freedom, you're talking financial freedom, you're talking time freedom as well. Especially, I know diesel mechanics, it's normally very, very early starts. So you're not getting up in the morning with your kids. You're missing out on that really quality time. This business will 100% give you that opportunity if you're ready to put in the work.
Certainly will.
Amazing. Love it. Anything else you want to add as we wrap up for yourself, Mike?
Take a good look. Do your due diligence. Get all the facts for yourself, then have a go.
I love that. I can't even say those words, due diligence. And I think, and you would be a testament to this, Mike, obviously the people watching this are in our Facebook group, so they get to see our masterclasses and our interviews just like this, which are a bit of an insight, but that next step into our training platform is incredible. It takes you through everything.
Yep. It's a self-help, a self-development journey that also has a compensation plan. That's what this business is.
I love that. Self-help with compensation.
Yep.
We should patent that and stick it on a t-shirt.
That's already been patented. It came from someone up a little bit higher than me.
Damn it. That's all right. Well, amazing, Mike. Thank you so much for your time tonight. Really, really appreciate it. We're going to bring Roger onto the stage, who is also a newbie in this business, and say goodbye to Mike. We're going to mute him and send him away for now. Hello, Roger. How are you?
I'm good. Yourself?
Amazing. Really, really good. So we're going to kick it off with you with some rapid fire questions as well. Obviously, your name is on the screen and we've spoken to you. Your name is Roger, but whereabouts are you located?
Jigai, which is just out of Lismore.
Oh, beautiful, beautiful. Yeah. And age bracket, whereabouts are you sitting?
49.
Amazing. And when did you get started with this business?
End of July it was.
This year?
Yeah, this year, end of July.
Brand spanking new. I love it. Right in this really exciting part of it. That's so good. Did you know anything about high ticket affiliate marketing when you got started?
No, I didn't.
That's all right. Everyone starts somewhere. I knew nothing about it either. And what would be your chosen platform?
Instagram.
Yep.
I've got Facebook as well, but Instagram's my chosen one.
Yep. Awesome. And do you know maybe roughly how many followers you started with and where you're sitting now?
Yeah, it started with about 64, and I'm actually up to about 2,600 at the moment.
Oh, what's your secret, Roger? You're beating me.
I spend a fair bit of time on it.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
Absolutely amazing. Right. Well, let's get down to some detailed questions. So, exactly the same to Mike. What was that catalyst or that reason that really made you stop and think, right, something's got to give. I've got to try something else and choose high ticket affiliate marketing.
Pretty much, I want to travel. I'm sick of having to go to work every day, all week. You can't get away. I've only got weekends to go away. I want to just start traveling, and I need the income to do it.
Amazing.
So I need to
Income and
replace
time
my job.
freedom. Yeah.
Yeah.
Amazing. And there are so many people in our community that is their goal, is to get out there and travel and see the world. Some people, like Mike, want to be home with their family and have that kind of flexibility. And some people want to get on the road. So I love that. That is so good. So for you, again, we're assuming that you work, potentially have a family.
Yes.
What does your day-to-day look like for you?
Get out of bed around 5 o'clock, leave home around 6. I'm an excavator operator, so digging, and we're building bridges at the moment. But that also gives me time sitting in the excavator to be on Instagram and do things and get more followers, which is working.
Yeah.
Yeah. So then you do what you can. We're working around bridges, so we're working around creeks and things. So there's lots of good things to photograph and make content for Instagram. Plus, I go away, I don't know, every couple of weekends. We only just got back today. So yeah, that's sort of, and then get home in the afternoon. You do some stuff around the house, and just do what you can. Like I've got my daughter's at home. She's 22, won't leave. So I need to afford to keep her here and leave myself.
Yeah. What did we say earlier? We'll just leave her there and you can go travel the world.
Yeah. She might mow the lawn, maybe.
You'll have enough money to pay someone to come and do the lawns for her. It'll be fine.
I think I'll have to.
That's amazing. And I love what you said, because of your job, you do have some really beautiful scenery, but all you're doing is you're capturing your life. You're creating your personal brand of who you are. And that's clearly resonating with people because you've gained so many followers in such a short period of time. That is absolutely incredible.
Yeah.
For you, what do you think would be your business goals over the next 12 months?
Business goals to earn enough money, basically, to so I can quit work, and also earn enough money for my wife to quit work. So pretty much, if I can replace both our wages in the next 12 months, we can then head off on holidays for as long as it takes.
That's amazing.
That's a big goal. Replace our income, and not have to go to work.
Yeah,
would be brilliant.
Exactly. And I think you would agree too, Roger, that it's definitely, the business model is definitely able to give you so much financial freedom, but also location freedom too. You can do this business from anywhere.
Yeah. Well, like on the weekend, we just got back today from down on the Clarence River, and I got lots more content there. I'm on Instagram. I came up like this afternoon from that content. I've come up with an ad that I've just put up and see how that goes. It's slow. I've had a few ups and downs in the beginning, but you just keep jumping back up and going again.
Yeah,
it'll happen.
It's just like learning a new skill.
Yeah, it's definitely a new skill.
Yeah, it'll be like starting on a different machine.
Oh yeah. Totally different to the construction industry.
Most definitely.
Yeah. But I'm picking it up,
and
I think the biggest thing is to actually show up and watch more people. I've learned a few things, listening to a few things in the last week and whatnot. So it's been pretty good.
Yeah, I love what you said there about, listening to people. I think that's something that totally blew my mind when I started in this business, is how willing people are to share their stories, to share what has been successful for them so that others can essentially copy it. You know, this business is created on a model that has been so successful for so long. You don't have to reinvent the wheel. You're just doing what others have done before you, but creating your personal brand against that model.
Yeah. And listening to other people, because I've had a few struggles since I've started, thought of quitting, and I've heard of so many stories since then that people have had the same thing and they're very successful at the moment. So it's just a matter of, just battle through it and keep going.
Yeah. And I think it comes back to trust the process. Like you said, you've heard from people that when they started, they were questioning it and potentially were going to quit, but now are seeing success. So you see that, okay, if I trust the process and I stick it out, I'm going to be just like them.
Yes. Yeah.
Amazing. Absolutely amazing. Well, Roger, thank you so much for sharing your insights tonight. We really, really appreciate your time. We are going to bring up Cliff now and say goodbye to Roger. We'll come back to you later, Roger. Hello.
Hey, how you going? Good. Thanks for having us tonight, Kim.
No worries at all. Really, really excited to have a chat with you tonight, Cliff. Let's start with some rapid fire questions first, because I know the people watching us tonight and or watching the replay will like to know a little bit more about you. Yeah. Obviously, your name is on the screen. So, Cliff, whereabouts are you located at the moment?
So, at the moment, we are in Port Macquarie on the mid-north coast of New South Wales. So,
amazing. Age bracket, whereabouts are you sitting?
I am 35.
Awesome. When did you get started with the business?
It was, from memory, February 2020, I think, is when we started this business. Yeah. So coming up on 4 years ago now.
That's super exciting. Yeah. Did you know anything about high ticket affiliate marketing when you got started?
No, absolutely not. So it was a big learning, stepping out of the comfort zone and learning something new. So that was where we're at the time. Absolutely knew nothing about affiliate marketing. So
awesome. That's all right. Everyone starts somewhere. And what is your chosen platform?
So I have both Facebook and Instagram, just like most other people do. Also dabble a little bit with TikTok, but I think my chosen one would have to be Instagram, probably more than Facebook. Although Facebook is good as well, but I don't know. I just seem to find Instagram works better for me, so I tend to favor Instagram a lot more.
Awesome. And if you can think back to almost 4 years ago, do you know roughly how many followers you started with and then where you're sitting now?
So I think on Instagram when I first started, we would have been sitting, maybe around the 200 mark, possibly, just for a rough guess. So now on Instagram, I have over 5,000 followers on Instagram. Facebook, probably about the same when I first started using Facebook, and now, I've hit that 5,000 follower limit on Facebook. So, so we have to go back and sort of fluctuate, let it drop down a bit, so we can get our offer out there a bit more and rotate our audience a lot more. So we fluctuate between those sort of 4,500 to 5,000 followers, which keeps us out there. So
that's incredible. And over 4 years worth of growth, that's a pretty steady growth for 4 years. So lots of good eyes on the offer, as we like to say.
That's it. Yeah, the more eyes you got on it, the better.
Awesome, love it. So now that we know a little bit more about you, let's have a little bit of a deep dive into the life of Cliff. So going back a couple of years, let's rewind the clock. What do you think for yourself was that catalyst or that thing or something that happened that made you stop and go, right, there's got to be something else out there, and choose high ticket affiliate marketing? Talk us through.
To look back on it, my background is a carpenter in the construction industry. My body's, I've been in the construction industry for probably 15 years now, prior to retiring, which was, when was that? Not long before we, probably, what was about 18 months into the business, I sort of stepped back and didn't work as much as I probably used to. And so for me, it was wanting to get out of that daily grind. We when was it? 2 years ago, we did a trip to Cape York for 3 months. I took long service, and Lisa was took holidays from her job as a midwife, and we did 3 months up to the Cape and back, and that just where we I caught the bug, the traveling bug. So after doing that sort of trip and coming back, I knew there was more out there. I knew there was more to life. Spending those 3 months with our family was probably the best 3 months that they've for a long time. So I guess that was sort of a big thing. And then when like some other men in this business, my wife Lisa, she actually found this business first, and I sort of sat back and watched her progress over the first few months, which was I was very supportive, helped in any sort of way that I could, and started seeing results relatively quickly. So we sat down and said, righto, let's both give this a red hot crack, and we haven't looked back since. So I'd have to say, family, travel, and more income was the big thing for us, for me.
I love that. Absolutely amazing. And I want to just go back and recap to the something you spoke about right at the beginning of that. You said 18 months, and correct me if I'm wrong, 18 months into your business, you got to step back from work due to the income that you were making with this business.
Yeah.
So anyone,
18 months to 2 years it would have been roughly. Yeah.
So anyone watching or listening to this at this time, think about what 2 years, so let's go 2 years, right?
Yeah.
If you could quit your job in 2 years, would you not give it a go? Like, I don't know any business model, any job, any corporate ladder that in 2 years you could potentially be making enough money to quit your 9 to 5. That's just incredible, and is 100% possible with this business model.
That's it. If it's like anything, you put in the effort, put in the hard yards, keep showing up, and it just goes to show things are inevitable. If you put in the work, and then you're gonna see results. So you have your days where life kicks you down and you just don't want to do anything, so you throw your hands in the air and that's it. Like it's easy to throw your hands in the air and just give it up, but it's more rewarding if you can stick with it, put in that effort, and
definitely.
Like I said, 18 months to 2 years, I'd step back from.
You changed your life in 2 years.
That's right. So
that's incredible. That should get anyone who's sitting off the fence very quickly jump off the fence and call whoever brought you into this Facebook group and go, right, I want to get started. All right. So your day is probably going to look quite different to Roger and Mike's days, because Roger and Mike are still working full time and growing their business. They're at a very early stage in their business. Whereas yourself, Cliff, as we've just spoken about, almost not working at all, thanks to the income and the freedom that your business has given you. So what does your day look like?
So my day now is I get to sleep in of a morning now. I don't have to get up at the crack of dawn and go to my 9 to 5 anymore. So my bit of my day consists of getting up to get the kids ready of a morning, breakfast, fed, while Lisa spends a little bit of time in the morning writing back to messages or doing business sort of stuff. And then once she sort of finishes that, then the rest of the day is whatever we choose to do. We have that freedom to be able to just, if we want to go to the beach today, we can go to the beach today. If we want to go out in the bush, exploring, finding new swimming holes, whatever, we have that availability to be able to do that sort of stuff. So we've just come back from traveling full time for the last 17 months around Australia. So like I said, at the moment we're back in Port Macquarie on the mid-north coast. But being able to have that option to be able to just up and go is it's awesome. So back to the question, my day is whatever I choose for it to be is what my day consists of.
I love that. Absolutely love that. The freedom, not just the financial freedom, but the time and the choice freedom that you've given for yourself and your family is absolutely incredible. Big question to wrap it out for yourself. What would be your business goals for the next 12 months?
Tricky one, because that one can change so much. As the more time you spend in the business, that can change. So for us, it would have to be to hit that 100K month mark. So we've been working our way up, building our way up. Our first goal was to make our first $10,000 month. Once we hit that, our next goal was to make our $20,000 month, and so on. So we're making our way up, and our goal for the next 12 months would be to hit that our first 100K month. So
that's absolutely mind-blowing. And anyone who's watching now and has watched the whole series will know that Lisa was actually one of my first. She was on the first interview with me for this series, and she said exactly the same thing, Cliff. I don't know if you two have been talking. She said exactly the same thing. $100,000 income in a month. Stop for a moment and think about what that would do. Roger and Mike, I'm looking at you, and I'm looking at anyone who's on this screen now considering starting this business. $100,000 in 1 month from your phone. I don't even know what to say. That's incredible. And it is 100% possible. And we've seen this. We've seen better than that.
That's right. There's the people that have gone before us, like it's probably already been said, like that they've paved the way for us. So if they can do it, they're just ordinary people, just like us. And they've been shown the way how to do it, just like us. So if we can do it, anyone can do it. That's like I said earlier, I had no idea what affiliate marketing was, had no background at all in sales, neither did Lisa. So if you're going to put in the time and the effort to learn something new and stick with it, things will happen. That's the biggest thing. So just get over those. You just got to get over those little hurt. Like starting a business isn't easy. Like in the start, there is work. Any business that you start has work in at the start. The more work and time you can put in, everyone's time availability is different with what goes on in life. So any spare minute that you've got to work on this business only benefits you and helps you later on. So just don't get knocked. Life will knock you down, but just things get to you. You just feel like you just can't do it anymore. But keep pushing on, and things will happen.
I love that, Cliff. Thank you so much. Really, really appreciate your time and your wisdom as well right now.
Thank you.
No worries. We're going to bring everyone else onto the screen just so we can wrap up at the end here. Let's bring Mike back. Going to bring Roger back. Make sure I unmuted you all. Yes, I did. Welcome back, gentlemen. Thank you so much. Appreciate all of you spending your evening with me and everyone watching as well for joining us. Really appreciate it for episode 3. Of the Freedom Chronicles, and this was the one for the guys. So if anyone in our Facebook group of the male variety are considering the Facebook, considering the business, I definitely recommend you jump on and watch this. Thank you. Want to just wrap up a couple of key things that stood out to me, is that obviously financial freedom is a given with this online business, but the time and location freedom, I think, giving you the time to be with your family, the location freedom to travel wherever you want to go, and combining all 3 of those together with this business model, I think for myself was just a no-brainer. But then you add in behind it, and all of you gentlemen can contest to this, the community behind us is absolutely, I can't even describe it. It's like nothing I've never seen before.
The community support is just unbelievable. So
yeah, exactly. And I've been in businesses before where, you know, it's competitive and you're all battling for that next step on the ladder. So no one wants to let you in on any secrets or help you with anything. This is the complete opposite. You know, everyone in this community is here to support and encourage and grow with everyone. And it is so beautiful. So that was something that stood out for me tonight, gentlemen. Really appreciate it. Did anyone have any final comments before we wrap up?
No, I think I pretty much covered what I wanted to get across.
I'll just back you on that community aspect. If someone comes up with something that works on their platform or someone else's platform, someone's thought outside the box and figured something out, then they put it in the group chat. They put it on the Facebook page and say, hey, try this. It worked for me. And all the tricks just get laid on the table. It's brilliant. You got a question about something?
Yeah.
It gets answered.
Yeah. That shocked me, Mike, when I first started, and I think I got added to a group chat, and a few moments later, someone just shared a reel and went, "Oh my God, this just went viral! Everyone do this! Like, try this! This worked!" And I went, "You're sharing your content with me?" Like, I thought I would have to come up with all my own ideas. Like, it was so incredible. Definitely.
Really
listen and learn, I think, is the biggest thing I've sort of paid attention to. Yeah, listen to other people's experiences.
I love that, Roger. Yes, totally agree. You know, as Cliff mentioned earlier too, you know, we're just following the path of others in this business who have been in it longer than us and have had success. We're just following in their footsteps, in the model that they created. You just make that your own, and you just follow in their footsteps.
Yeah.
Amazing. Well, guys, thank you. We made it 30 minutes. Love it so much. Thank you so much for all of your time tonight. Really appreciate it. Anyone who's watching, if you are keen to learn more or take that next step, I highly suggest you jump off the fence and take the next step. Reach out to whoever brought you into this Facebook group. I'm sure they would be happy to explain to you what the next steps are. Otherwise, reach out to any of us on the screen. Of course, happy to help as well. That is all. I've asked all my questions. The guys have answered it beautifully. I appreciate all your time. Have a good night.
Thank you. Bye.